Have you ever said, "I'll do it later" or "I'll start tomorrow"? We all have. It feels harmless, but it's not. Every later is like a silent thief. It steals your minutes, your hours, your chances. You don't notice it at first. But one day, you wake up and realize, time didn't wait. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. The top student and the one who fails. The billionaire and the beggar. The only difference is how they spend it. This story is about a boy who learned that truth, and how one simple habit nearly cost him everything. In a quiet little town lived a bright young boy. He had loving parents, great teachers, and everything he needed to succeed. But he had one big problem: laziness. He postponed everything. When his mother said, "Clean your room," he'd reply, "Later, Mom." When his teacher gave homework, he'd think, "I've got time." When his friends invited him to learn new skills, he'd smile and say, "Maybe tomorrow." Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. While his friends learned new things and improved, the boy stayed the same, waiting for the perfect moment to start. His parents worried. His teachers scolded him. "Time is precious. Don't waste it," they said. But he didn't take them seriously. He thought, "They're just exaggerating. I'm still young. I have my whole life ahead." He didn't realize it yet, but time was already slipping away. One day, after failing another exam, the boy felt hopeless. He decided to visit a wise old sage who lived beneath a giant banyan tree at the edge of town. The sage welcomed him warmly and asked, "My child, why do you look so sad?" The boy sighed. "Everyone says I'm wasting time, but I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I'm still young. I have plenty of time." The sage smiled softly. "You are smart and kind," he said, "but you have one great weakness." The boy frowned. "Weakness? What weakness?" The sage leaned closer and said, "Let me tell you a story. Maybe it will open your eyes." "Long ago," the sage began, "there was a generous king who ruled a prosperous kingdom. He was loved by his people for his kindness and wisdom. One morning, while walking through the marketplace, the king saw a man yelling angrily at the crowd. To his surprise, that man was his childhood friend, once bright and talented, but now poor, angry, and hopeless. The king approached and said kindly, "My friend, what happened to you?" The man replied, "Everyone rejects me. They say I'm lazy and unreliable, but I don't understand. I just never finish things on time." The king felt pity. "Tomorrow morning," he said, "come to my palace. From sunrise to sunset, my treasury will be open to you. Take as much gold, silver, and jewels as you can. But remember, when the sun sets, the gates will close forever." The poor man's eyes lit up. He thanked the king and ran home, dreaming of wealth. The next morning, as the sun rose, he thought, "I have all day. Let me enjoy a good breakfast first." After eating, he said, "Still plenty of time. I'll rest for a bit." He lay down for a nap and woke up at noon. Panicking slightly, he rushed out, but as he walked, the heat tired him. "I'll rest for just a moment under this tree," he thought. Under the cool shade, his eyes grew heavy again, and he fell asleep. When he woke, the sky was glowing orange and red. The sun was setting. Panicking, he ran toward the palace, but when he arrived, the guards were already closing the gates. "Please," he cried, "just one more minute. The king promised." The guard replied, "Yes, but only until sunset." He hadn't lost his opportunity because it wasn't given to him. He lost it because he wasted it. The sage looked at the boy, who sat in stunned silence. "Do you understand now?" he asked. "Each day you live is like that treasury. Every sunrise opens the gates of opportunity, and every sunset closes them. Forever." Tears filled the boy's eyes. He realized he had been living exactly like the poor man, always saying later and losing time that would never return. The sage smiled kindly. "But it's not too late for you," he said. "Your treasury is still open. But remember, each sunset takes away something you can never get back." That day changed the boy's life. When his mother asked for help, he did it immediately. When his teacher gave homework, he finished it the same day. When opportunities came, he grabbed them without hesitation. His grades improved. He learned to play the guitar he'd been putting off. He helped others, learned new skills, and grew faster than ever before. Within a year, the lazy boy became known as the most punctual and reliable student in school. His parents were proud, his teachers were amazed, and his friends started asking for his advice. Years later, when he became successful, people would ask, "What's your secret?" He would smile and say, "I learned that time is the only treasure we truly have. Every wasted moment is gold thrown away." The truth is simple. Success isn't about luck or talent. It's about how you use your time. Most people live like the poor man, believing there will always be another day, but later becomes never. Laziness doesn't shout. It whispers, "You can do it later." And before you know it, the sun has already set. Remember this. If you value time, time will value you. But if you waste it, time will destroy you. So ask yourself, what have you been postponing? What treasure are you leaving behind? Your treasury is open right now. The sun is already moving across the sky. Start today. Start now. Because the best time to begin was yesterday. The second best time is now. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe to Stories of Wisdom for more life-changing stories that open your eyes and your soul.